The United States and allies massively arming Ukraine with deadly weapons. The U.S. and allied countries around the world are sending armored vehicles, advanced air defenses, and billions of dollars in other weapons to Ukraine in hopes of quickly bolstering its forces ahead of a potential Russian offensive later this year. The latest tranche of American aid was unveiled Thursday, including a brigade's worth of armored Stryker vehicles, and was valued at $2.5 billion, following a $3 billion package with Bradley fighting vehicles on January 6. Defense leaders from about 50 countries huddled at Ramstein Air Base in Germany on Friday to discuss the aid and the path forward. The 11-month-old war may be approaching a crucial inflection point as intelligence points to Russia working and planning to rebuild its military and national industrial base, essentially putting what President Vladimir Putin has called a special military operation onto a true war footing. The billions in U.S. aid over the past 2 weeks have aimed to help the Ukrainians punch through the lines and shift the dynamic in their favor as a Russian assault looms. The administration of President Joe Biden initially pulled National Guard trainers out of Ukraine and began sending less advanced aid such as Stinger anti-aircraft missiles and Javelin anti-tank missiles after Russia's invasion. U.S. officials have repeated that they would avoid direct confrontation between American and Russian troops, and at first there was concern that providing advanced weapons to Ukraine could be viewed as a provocation. But as the fight ground on over the months in Ukraine proved a worthy opponent to Russia, the American aid packages have included increasingly valuable and complex military hardware and weapons, along with increased training by U.S. troops of Ukrainian forces. More recent shipments have included M777 howitzers and high-mobility artillery rocket systems, or HIMARS, which are wheeled and can fire multiple rockets. In December, the U.S. announced it was sending a Patriot air defense system. The latest packages have focused on armored vehicles, and for the first time Thursday, the U.S. announced it will send Strykers, 90 with 20 mine rollers to protect against explosive ordnance. The $3 billion in aid earlier this month included Bradleys, and the latest package sends 59 more with 590 Tau anti-tank missiles and 295,000 rounds of 25mm ammunition, according to the Biden administration. The aid this week also includes Avenger air defense systems and more munitions for the National Advanced Surface-to-Air Missile Systems, or NASAMS, sent earlier. So this is a very, very capable package, and if employed properly, it will enable them to be successful, Austin said during a press conference in Germany on Friday. Now, we're going to ensure that we're doing everything necessary to ensure that they have the ability to employ it properly. The signs of an impending offensive by Russian troops are building. The Russian Defense Ministry has announced plans to restructure the military, and it was confirmed this week that Russia has plans to swell the ranks, after Putin said in September he would call up 300,000 veterans from the military reserves. Ukrainian intelligence officials reported that Russia plans to increase its military to 2 million troops, up from about 1.35 million, and that the Russian military command is in serious preparations for a potential second wave of mobilization. The Institute for the Study of War wrote in a January 15 assessment. Putin signed orders in November allowing the conscription of convicts.